That's number 6, having a good hair care regimen and stick to it. This is basically what I've been doing for like 2 years now. I've stuck to it. It's my hair care regimen. I've owned it. I love it. I'm proud of it. And I do it. Like, I'm consistent with it. You have to find what works for your hair. And once you find it, stick to it and stay consistent. Founder and creator of Glam Naturally Oil. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having such a great day, and I hope you are doing well and doing awesome even with what's going on out there. Please stay safe. COVID is ridiculous. It's getting even more in my environment, so please, if you can social distance, practice it as best as you can. Just please stay safe. That being said, welcome to my channel. You were meant to be here. This was not an accident, so stay with me and stay on it. Today I'm going to be talking about how to care for your hair and grow your hair back to health if you've suffered from postpartum hair loss like I did. So that being said, welcome again, and don't forget to do one thing for me. I mean, I've been coming out here almost every 2 weeks to educate you on how to get flourishing hair. So the best thing that you can do for me right now is to do what? You see that subscribe button? Don't let it be red. Subscribe below, and do not forget to click on my notification bell. So every time I come with this education and all this amazing stuff to just get you to flourish hair, you will not miss out. So thank you so much if you've done that. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. So today I'm going to be talking about something very dear to my heart because it's something that I suffered. And if you've watched a lot of my other videos, I did a video on my hair loss journey, and yeah, so you can catch up and watch up on my hair loss journey and basically how my hair grew back to health. But today I just want to focus and center this on just talking to you, especially if you've suffered hair loss. It could even be, if you've suffered hair loss from even a sickness. It could be from cancer. It could be from anything, chemotherapy, even COVID, and you just want to get to that level where you want to, get your hair back to health. It's work. I'm not going to lie to you. You have to take it very seriously. You have to be serious about it and, be determined that, you know what, I'm going to do this. Because it will take a lot of sacrifices from you, and also breaking some of your bad habits that you've had in the past. So you're going to have to start doing so many things differently. So the first thing I'm going to actually talk about today is if you suffered hair loss and you just I literally remember when I went through it and I was just gutted. But the beginning phase of my hair loss was after my daughter was born. 3 months after, I installed a crochet style, which was fine. But then it wasn't too tight on my edges or anything. But I actually didn't care for my hair. I actually kept it in for 3 months, which was horrible. But you wouldn't blame me because I was a new mom the second time. I had a toddler, a newborn, and I had to go to work 6 weeks after she was born. So I was kind of stressed during that time, and I didn't really self-care or take care of myself like I should have. I was so focused on my newborn and just trying to get myself into a schedule and a routine again that I didn't care for myself. So the first thing I want to tell you is if you've just had a baby and it's a beautiful thing, you want to get to know your baby, love on your baby, that's all good. But don't forget to self-care. Even if it's 1 day a week, take care of yourself, your mind, your body, and soul. It is so important, to take care of you. If you have a husband, if you have, a spouse, you can have a conversation with them. And I'm being honest, I really feel like I wish I did this. And if we're going to have another baby, I am going to be doing this. So just take 1 day for yourself to get out of the house and just self-care. That's the number 1 thing. The number 2 thing is don't neglect your scalp. Because what I did was during that time, I didn't know any better because my first pregnancy wasn't, every pregnancy is different. I literally ignored as soon as I installed my crochet, that was it for me. I didn't scalp care. I didn't oil my scalp 1 day. That was how much I forgot about me. I didn't scalp care because I really feel like if I did scalp care during the time my crochet was installed, my hair loss wouldn't have been as it wouldn't have been as bad as it got to. It was really bad. I was really gutted about it. So scalp care, even if you cannot wash your hair once every month, your braids or wash your scalp, just make sure you're using oils, organic oils. Jojoba oil is a good form of oil to use on your scalp, you know, or our braid oil from Glam Naturally oil. That was actually made because of what I suffered. So yes, scalp care during that time, when it's just a little bit and you massage it into your scalp. I tell you, 5 minutes of massaging your scalp every day to me is self-care, because it's just very therapeutic for me. And just getting my hands in my hair and just like doing that to my scalp or using the scalp massager, it literally therapy. It's a therapy for me. So yeah, that is important too. And then number 3, the third thing is, if you're going to be installing braids or weaves or crochet or anything during the time after your baby is born, make sure that you don't carry it for too long. I carried my protective hairstyle for 3 months. That was horrible. Like, come on. After 6 weeks, I mean after 4 weeks sometimes, it's no longer protecting your hair. It is, if you install a protective hairstyle and you carry it for more than 6 weeks, I'm telling you now, after 6 weeks, it's no longer protecting your hair. It is starting to cause damage to it, meaning it's starting to break. It's not healthy. Your hair, your scalp is not healthy. You know, it's not healthy, period. And if you don't have a healthy scalp, it's going to lead to break it. Because I get people, my hair is breaking, the Lord, it breaks. And then I'm like, you know, how do you care for your scalp under your protective hairstyle? Those are important questions. So you want to make sure that even if you're going to install a protective hairstyle, now, whatever style you're doing, it's not going to last more than 4 to 6 weeks. Take it out and treat your scalp and treat your hair so that your hair can be fine. I felt like if I've done that, it probably wouldn't have been as worse as it was. But probably who knows, because I had IUD installed, and I really feel like that also contributed, because my entire hormone just was disrupted within that 3 months, that I suffered even way severe hair loss during that time. So if also, the number 4 thing is, if you're going to be using any form of contraceptives or birth controls or family planning medications, just make sure you speak to your doctor and just get the pros and cons of the contraceptive you're about to use. I personally chose the Mirena IUD because I was extremely anemic. I was extremely anemic before the pregnancy, and during the pregnancy I had to keep taking iron pills because my red blood cells was really low. So when they told me that Mirena is going to reduce the, it's going to help me with my anemia, and that the Mirena I wasn't going to be bleeding as much monthly, or I wouldn't even have any. So I thought to myself, at the end of the day, the reason why I'm very anemic, one, is because I used to lose a lot of blood during my period. It was horrible. Chunks and chunks of them. So I thought, okay, if I use the Mirena, it was going to help. But the Mirena didn't sit well with me in my system, that it literally disrupted, even though it has hormones in it. So they kept telling me it's just a little tiny bit of hormones. But it really messed up my system, and it messed up my hair during that time when I installed it. So just speak to your doctor, and if you're not sure, if you have a dermatologist, you can speak to them and see what's the pros and cons of using certain contraceptives and how would they affect you. But at the end of the day, every woman is different and everybody's different. So you have to find what works for you. And that's another thing. And then the number 15, I hope I'm still on track, is care for your hair. I know it's hard to say because now you have a baby, like what's going on? But even if it's once every month that you can get those deep treatment in, and if you go back and look at all my videos, you will see I've done tons and tons of DIY videos on how to, mix stuff together to just help your hair, nourish your hair better. And I've also written a DIY recipe ebook that basically has different form of treatment that you can, ingredients you can find in your kitchen. You can whip stuff together. Sometimes I just put mayonnaise and egg together and just put olive oil, whip it together, and just let it sit in my hair for like an hour or 2 while I'm doing my work. And I'm telling you, it's nourishing my hair during that time. So you can just mix things together. And if you want to get my DIY book, you can do that. The link is in the description below, and it's on sale for $5.99. Just grab yourself one. This is something you're going to keep forever. It's like a skill that you can now keep doing every day. You can incorporate this into your hair care regimen, and you're going to thank me, because those things is literally, it helps me grow back my hair to health. Not just using the Glam Naturally all products, but also just putting things together. And every month, and I sometimes share this on my Instagram page, so make sure you follow my Instagram page at Dreamy Girl as well. I share those things on my Instagram. I recently did an Ayurvedic, which, by the way, I did one and I posted it on my YouTube page, so go watch it as well. But sometimes I switch it up, and I did another one recently, and it just made my hair feel very soft, very, very soft. You know, I don't really do too much to my hair. I don't apply. I get people that tell me I have to use 10 products on my hair for my hair to look even any kind of decent. No, you don't need to put 10 products to your hair for it to look kind of decent. All I did was the Ayurvedic treatment. I deep conditioned my hair after that. So, okay, let me just quickly run through my quick hair care regimen of what I do with my hair. So, during my wash day, so I wash my hair 2 times a month. And when I do, once a month, I do my deep treatment. And then 2 times a month, I do my deep conditioning. So last week was when I actually did my wash day, where I washed my hair and I treated my hair, because I haven't treated my hair in a whole month. And what I do is, the beginning part is I would condition my hair because I want to be able to detangle it. I put a little bit of the Glam Naturally hair oil in the conditioner. Then I detangle my hair into 4 different bits, then wash my hair. And after I wash my hair, I do my treatment. It could be a protein treatment, an Ayurvedic treatment, a hair treatment, whatever it is, a deep treatment. Then I let it sit in my hair for 1 to 2 hours. Then I wash it off. Then I use a conditioner, a deep conditioner, conditioner and deep conditioner. Then I wash it off, like co-washing my hair with it. And I tell you that it does amazingness to my hair. That's all I did. And then I put the Glam Naturally mango shea butter. My hair loves it, and the oil, and I twisted it. I didn't really want to have a defined twist. I wanted it to look like an afro, and that's why it looks like this. But that's basically how simple it is. You don't need 10 products to get your hair to that next level. You need the right products to get your hair to the next level. You can never go wrong with organic ingredients. They're normally the best for you. Well, it's the best for my hair. I don't know about you, but it's the best for my hair. So that's number 6, having a good hair care regimen, and stick to it. This is basically what I've been doing for 2 years now. I've stuck to it. It's my hair care regimen. I've owned it. I love it. I'm proud of it, and I do it. I'm consistent with it. You have to find what works for your hair. And once you find it, stick to it and stay consistent. Once every 6 weeks, I switch up my treatment. So now I'm back to the Ayurvedic for another 6 months. And then the next one, I'll switch it up again. I get really creative with it. I've written a book, so make sure you go and purchase yours. But yeah, because if you're not intentional about your hair would not flourish. You have to be intentional about it. You have to say, okay, this is, it's my crown. When someone looks at you, the first thing they notice is your hair and then your face. So if your hair is almost, I'll say 95% of your face, come on now. You have to do the best you can to make that 95% look amazing. I know you can buy fake hair or extensions and also achieve that, but I get a certain kind of confidence when I have my natural hair on. I don't get that kind of confidence when I have fake hair on. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know about you, but that's just me. I get my confidence when I have my natural hair on. So yeah, so if you just had a baby and yeah, just make sure that you find that regimen, you stick to it. I think that's number 5 or 6. And basically that's it. Finding a regimen that works for you and sticking to it. I cannot stress that enough. It's important. Consistency is key to anything. Consistency is cool. Even if you want to save or you want to lose weight, if you're not consistent, you will not see results. The same thing with your hair. You have to stay consistent and then you're going to see results. And I guarantee you that. I've made products. I have created products to get you to that level. So you have no choice but to be consistent and to do it. That's why I come here and I have those videos and I want to talk to you. I want to reach out to my customers because I care. I want you to have flourishing hair and you can achieve that. And this is a really short video today. I'm not going to take too much of your time. And thank you so much. If you've watched this, I am so proud of you. Well done. And if you haven't subscribed yet, whoa, what are you waiting for? Click on that subscribe button. I appreciate it when you do. And I'll be back in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Take care. Bye. For those that are viewing, if this is your first time coming on this page, thank you.